Okay.
If you are very confident about your sexuality, you don't have to have 8 women around you twerking. Why you all like, you seem stressed that you got to be acting that way, because I've got one woman who I'm very happy with, right? And she's a strong woman.
From the time boys and men of color are born, we're given this this narrow definition of what it means to be a man, and how can we begin to change the narrative that is currently forcing us to follow a path that doesn't align with our identities, including our brothers are part of the LGBTQ plus community.
Being a man is first and foremost being a good human. And that means being responsible, being reliable, working hard, being kind, being respectful, being compassionate. The notion that somehow defining yourself as a man is dependent on, are you able to put somebody else down instead of lifting them up? Are you able to dominate as opposed to support? That is a old view, and a view that thankfully I see a lot of young people rejecting. A lot of the violence and pain that we suffer in our communities arises out of young men who nobody's said to them what it means to be respected. And so they're looking around and well, I guess being respected means I might shoot you, or I can make you back down, or I can disrespect you and there's nothing you can do about it. And that is a self-defeating model for being a man. Ironically, that actually shows the vulnerability that you feel. I mean, let me say this. If you are really confident about your financial situation, you probably are not going to be wearing an 8-pound chain around your neck. Because you know, oh, I got bank. I don't have to show you how much I got. I feel good. I think part of the challenge we have is that because oftentimes racism historically in the society sends a message that you are less than and weak, we feel like we've got to compensate by exaggerating certain stereotypical ways that men are supposed to act. And that's a trap that we fall into, that we have to pull out of. If you're confident about your strength, you don't need to show me by you putting somebody else down. Show me how strong you are that you can lift somebody else up and treat somebody well and be respectful and lead in that fashion. So, anything you want to add, sir?
I've just been mentored right there. That's amazing.